can you explain what psychosocial hazards are, maybe how they differ from other occupational hazards, and how they come up in the workplace?
So the term psychosocial has to do with the interplay between a human and the environment that they're in. And a psychosocial hazard, at least my definition in my research, is a psychosocial factor that's perceived or experienced by the person exposed as a threat or potential threat to them that has an impact or influences their behavior. An example is role ambiguity is a psychosocial hazard. But for some people, the more ambiguous their role, the more authority they have and the more safe they feel because they're not being held accountable by anybody.
Oh, wow.
So again, it is a hazard for some. If I'm in a role in an organization or in a group where I don't have power, I don't have influence, and my role is left ambiguous, then the people who do have power can change their mind. They can decide today, and a lot of organizations do that. So they go out and they recruit people, they bring you on board, and they tell you, oh, the job's going to be this. But then they kind of change their mind. They wake up one morning and decide we're going to do something different. And your head's spinning, trying to figure out what my role is now. And somehow they decide now that you're not meeting the standard. Well, what standard are we talking about? The one I was hired under or the one you're using today? So you see how something that is kind of innocuous, it really will impact different people different based on the environment that they're in, the amount of influence they have in that environment, and so on.
Yeah, and their age, how long they've been on a job. I'm thinking exactly what you're saying, that when I first started a job, I got hired to do one thing, and literally within 24 hours, I was doing something totally different.
Absolutely.
I didn't know what to think of that, and that could be very unsettling.
There are a lot of organizations, I wish they would just be honest and say that when you come here, this is going to be a really difficult job. Not all of our customers agree with us. There are going to be times where they're going to raise their voice at you. They're going to do all kinds of things. And if that happens, here's how we respond. But on the other hand, what they do is, oh, this is a wonderful job. Everybody loves it here and everybody gets along. And that's just not reality. And I found in my research that the folks who were exposed to psychosocial hazards have a variety of coping mechanisms. And one of them is adaptation. I can adapt when I'm not surprised. So those who are into MMA, I'm not, but they know when they get into the ring that there's another person that's trying to beat the living daylights out of them. When you go into an office, that's not what you expect. You see what I mean? So it's really just, so humans can do it. We can deal with, even certain forms of conflict because we all know what we're going to do. But when we are surprised, when we're told one thing and it's actually something else, I think really should be honest about the environment. When I was in the fire rescue service, I knew that the buildings I was going to go into, they were on fire, they were hot, and they could kill me. I still did it because I was prepared for it. I trained for it. I knew some of it is just about being honest about what the environment is. It is not perfect, and it never will be. But we can do it. As human beings, there are a lot of things we can do if we simply be honest.